In the cool morning air, the animals are full of energy. Young rams move together as part of a bachelor herd. They may not hold any territory yet, but this ragtag group of youngsters still establishes a hierarchy. A single male roars, putting on a show for the other rams. For impala males, this is how you sort the men from the boys. And it's contagious. Chasing one another lets the ram see who's in the best condition. The boys' unruly behavior is largely ignored by the females. These highly ritualized displays rarely lead to any serious fights, so injuries are uncommon. Their excited roars carry up to 2 kilometers along the river. The impala bachelors aren't the only boisterous animals this morning. Baby baboons play on the riverside. Their big brains need training to develop. Climbing, jumping, and chasing are the perfect ways to learn to be a baboon. Adults may play less as they get older, but it won't save them from becoming target practice. The mid-morning sun steadily marches on. The pride dozes, at last with bellies full. They manage to meet up with the male and take down a young hippo. Finally, they've made a kill big enough to satisfy the entire pride. But they'll have to wait if they want seconds. The male dominates the carcass. Younger cubs have joined to wait for their share. For one hungry juvenile, it's too much to just sit and watch. But Dad is unwilling to share. When it comes to feeding, cubs are lowest on the ladder. Persistence eventually wins out. The male has had his fill and allows the others to tuck in. An adult can easily eat almost 30 kilograms in one sitting. This carcass won't last long, and they all know it. The valley is hotting up, and as the sun rises further into the cloudless sky, shadows begin to retreat. With the lions otherwise occupied, the kudu venture out into the open to quench their thirst. But they won't drop their guard. Lions aren't the only predators around. Perimeter checked, they head down to a pool to drink before temperatures become too unbearable. In this climate, they need to drink at least 7 liters a day to survive. They head back to the woodland, where they'll be able to feed, protected by the shade of the canopy. The male returns to the carcass. It's time for thirds. But it's getting too hot to eat out in the open. if the male is going to be this greedy, a drink at the river might be a better option. An explosion of color catches their attention. It's noon, and the carmine bee-eater males are beginning to return from their morning hunt. Bug in beak. These are romantic tokens for their mates, delivered straight to the burrow. But a carmine colony can be a rough neighborhood. Hard-earned gifts are eyed up before they even reach their rightful recipients. It's easier to steal than work for your bug. This one's made it past the thieves. His mate quickly comes to collect. Better to be safe than sorry. On the other side of the river, African skimmers carve through the shallow waters. Like the carmines, they nest in areas exposed by the low water levels. But instead of digging a burrow in the bank, they make a scrape in the damp sand. The moist sand keeps their eggs cool when the sun hangs high in the sky. But it leaves the clutch vulnerable to wandering predators. A ground hornbill is named for its habit of stalking over land in search of prey. There's little he won't eat. Frogs, insects, even tortoises can fall prey to his powerful bill. A couple of skimmer eggs could make a delightful snack. This should be an easy meal for the largest species of hornbill. But he should know better than to mess with a pair of worried parents. The skimmers are dwarfed by the hornbill, but the safety of their clutch comes first. The mobbing is too much. He'll have to look for food elsewhere.